Hello, we'll talk about presentation skills. Why do we need to present ideas? Why is it so important that we are actually having a whole movie or video about this, that we are going to talk about the skill which becomes very important, especially in the corporate sector, because we need to present our ideas in a very impactful way, right? So all the ideas which we have, if we are presenting it in a very structured manner, then we can make our idea, our proposal very interesting. We can have a powerful impact on the audience where we are presenting the idea, and also when we are presenting it, we are making the whole story in a kind of in a very concise manner. We are not going about pages or fine print. We are just giving them the crux behind the whole idea, and that's why we are trying to make the whole exercise very memorable, that we have an idea and we are presenting it. The way we present it, we are going to make that impact, right? So why we need this presentation again is that we have a certain pitch. It's like a sales pitch. It can be anything. Like I am talking to you, I am presenting something, that why this presentation is a very important skill, especially for the budding managers. So when we are making these presentations, we have to keep in mind it is similar to making of a movie. I'm sure you must be watching Netflix or Prime, especially during these days. So what do you think goes behind that particular TV series or a movie? It's like you have to plan it before actually starting to produce that particular thing, and then it is the actual production, and finally the whole thing is made. Similarly, when you are making any presentation, that is, you have an idea and you want to present it to somebody, then you first of all have to plan a strategy before actually starting to make a presentation, right? And then once you have a strategy in place, which is pre-production, a lot of steps goes into it. Now what do you think all this pre-production is all about? When we are talking of pre-production, again, there are three main components which we need to take care of. First of all, and the most important, is the audience. What is it that you are going to present and to whom? Because the whole pitch will change. Just imagine this idea of making a presentation about presentation. Would it be the same if I am presenting it to, let's say, primary school students? Would it be the same if I'm giving the same skill or talking about the same skill about presenting ideas to a corporate, let's say, a manager level person? And is it going to be the same if I'm talking to you, as in the person who's aspiring to be a manager one day? So you have to keep that audience in mind, and the idea, the crux might be the same, but the moment you think about audience, the pitch will vary. How you are going to present that particular idea, it will have some differences, very subtle differences. The language might be simpler, so on and so forth. So first and foremost, before starting with the presentation, think about the audience. We will be covering it in detail in another part of this particular movie, the videos about presentation skill. Then what is the storyline? Storyline is that how you are going to build up the presentation, what goes into it, what is the meat, what is going to have that flavor, how you are going to proceed, what is going to be the beginning, what is going to be the story of the whole presentation, and then how you are going to conclude it. So that is what we are talking about, how you kind of proceed in that presentation part. And of course, not to forget, where are you going to present, right? Is it going to be a conference room? Is it going to be a classroom? Is it going to be one-to-one across the table? Or is it going to be online, right? All will have some different logistics, again, which will be covered in detail in the next part of the series. So all these things have to be thought about when you are actually starting to make a presentation. So the next part comes is what is the actual production. So once you have thought about all these things, you will start about how you are going to actually proceed with the presentation. Again, taking the example of making of a movie, how do you think? I mean, they have that whole cast which is planned, the story is planned, the narrative, that is the screenplay, is written down, where will be it shot? Will it be in a seaside, or will it the location going to be a hilly area, nice scenario, or a city, or a small flat, anything. So all these things have been planned. Now the actual production starts. That is, the actors are called to that particular location. They are handed over their screen plays, as in dialogues, the costumes and everything, and then they start acting out. So once they start acting out, it is recorded, and I am sure you would all be aware of recording then needs some editing, the sound effects, all these special effects and highlights and everything would be kind of used to make the final product of a movie. Similarly, when you are making a presentation which should be impactful, once you have planned it out, you need to have all those things in mind, like what are the props which you are going to use, whether you would need some handouts, whether you need the people to be a little prepared with something, would you want them to use some exercise, or would you want them to kind of hand out something which is useful for that particular thing. So all those things are actually going to be collected by you, going to be planned by you, and once you start doing it, then you start thinking about how you are going to proceed with the whole presentation part, right? You get organized. What is the information which you require? Where will you get that information? Once you have that information, what is the supporting data for that? Do you need some tables? Do you need some figures? Do you need some charts? Do you need some previous examples from wherever? So or some references, some stories. So you need to have all the supporting data, which might be in the shape of visuals, it might be audio, it might be movies from internet or anywhere, right? So you have to get that thing together when you are in the process of building up your presentation. Now then would you want to have some opinion polls or views about when you are presenting it? Would you want the audience to be engaged? So all that data will be the body of your presentation, or be the meat of your presentation, right? And then of course numbers and the data have to be correct. If you want to add them in your pitch or your presentation, be sure that they are correct, because you never know, somebody might be fond of numbers out there in the audience and you want to kind of convince them. So you have to be very, very sure when you are talking of numbers, be very, very again sure about the fact that you have picked up from the right source and the numbers are correct, because it happens at times when you quote something, especially with numbers or percentages, there might be a person in the audience who has a better idea, and he can always correct that number, and number is something which can easily be kind of they can ask you to kind of prove it, or they can declare that it is wrong. So be very, very sure when you are using all that data that it is from the correct sources and it is correct, right? So you can have a strong body of your presentation, of your pitch, when you are building up your presentation. And definitely the last step, which is the magnum opus, which is delivery. So what you see in your Netflix or Prime, I mean, I don't think you ever even think of what had gone behind the camera. I mean, at times when there is a blockbuster movie or anything, they do have behind the scene, behind the cameras kind of series as well. I'm sure you are aware of that. Lot of effort goes into it. So that is why we are learning about presentation skill, that all this is required if you really want to deliver your presentation with impact. Remember, we had said why this presentation is important, because we are delivering ideas with impact and we want to make a pitch about anything. It could be anything, right? So all this thing is required to have that presentation skill, because that is what managers do. They are presenting their ideas, they are presenting their proposals, they are thinking of something and they want to convince the management and their team worker and their co-workers and their peers that what they are thinking is right. So that is why we are talking about this particular thing, and especially when you are talking of your next 2 years out here, you would be required to make presentations in different subjects. So you need to understand that you cannot just stand there and start talking about something. You have to prepare for it, you have to plan for it, and then you kind of actually put effort in building up that presentation, and then finally when you are ready with your presentation, please be very careful that you have to be very clear, very consistent in what you are saying. That requires certain amount of confidence. And how will that confidence come? Till the time you practice it, you are ready with your content, that confidence is not going to be there. So these are the three very important C's when you are actually delivering the presentation to make that impact, to make that kind of pitch, and to create that kind of let's say urgency within that audience to accept what you are saying. So that would require a certain amount of connect with the audience. So this clarity and consistency, confidence and connection are three very, very important things to take care of when you are finally delivering your presentation. So with this thing, with these three steps, you need to have that clarity that why we are learning about presentation skills. It is very, very important. For the next 2 years, this would be one thing which you need to be perfect in, and definitely it is going to be required when you actually start working in organizations. So all the very best and happy learning.